How's it going, David?
Good.
Recovered from the injury, you 100% out there, and just how do you feel like the defense is coming along in these first couple of days?
Oh man, the defense we've been coming along pretty well, buying into what coach has been teaching us, and Coach Gray, Coach White, they've been doing a real good job of basically going again because time is our enemy right now doing fall camp because you get a little bit of time to slow things down. So they've been doing a good job of basically make sure everybody know their assignments, things of that nature, and we've been moving pretty fast. Yeah, so I'm feeling great. The training staff did a tremendous job of basically keeping me on track, working with me so I can be prepared for whenever I did get on the field. So they've been doing good, thank God.
David, you worked at corner, you worked at nickel, you kind of worked a few different spots last year. Where have you mostly been taking reps right now, and is there a spot you feel the most comfortable at this point?
Oh man, like you said, I didn't play nickel, corner, safety. I've been moving around basically. Coach preached being versatile, so I've been doing really everything. To be honest, we all been playing different positions, and I would say every position feel comfortable. To be honest, just having experience at each one, so it's been slowing down. So it's been good.
David, you've been around OD for a while now. He's kind of stepping into potentially a starting role. What have you seen? Where have you seen maybe the most growth in his game, and how is he performing through these first couple practices?
Oh man, to be honest, OD has been always a great player. He just didn't get as much reps, being that we had Cameron Rush in front of him. But now, like you said, he's getting a lot of more reps and things of that nature. So, I mean, it's really just he's been getting more reps. Like he's always been a great player. Just now, everyone's getting to see it. He's always been tremendous.
Going against the receivers now, these first 5-6 days, however long it's been. What have you seen from those guys? Who are some of the guys that have been making a lot of plays out there?
Oh man. So basically, you asking me which ones have stood out, or standout wide receivers would be. They've all been good, to be honest. AB, Juice, Nick, who else? Trey, Josh. Who else I'm missing? If I'm missing anybody, it's by mistake. But to be honest, they all have been doing very well. The offense been very well. They've been doing real good.
Dave, when you look at just the guys behind you, Nick, and then obviously DQ, and just the fact that they're sophomores, but at the same time, too, that vocal leadership. Have you noticed that? And what are some of the other things that maybe you've noticed so far a week into camp?
Man, like you said, vocal, being like communication, that's a big part of this defense. This year we've been communicating tremendous, very, 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 very much so. Like you said, we've all been communicating. Them boys, being sophomores, you wouldn't even know they're sophomores, how much they've been communicating. We all been just talking about the defense, the offense, on and off the field. So it's been great. Like I said, just communication is key. So they've been doing real good in the back end, being that they're sophomores.
Boogie was in here a second ago talking about Jalen and Judge as two defensive backs that have stood out. What have you noticed from them? Is there anyone else in that freshman group is really standing out to you?
Jalen, Judge, Bakari, Bari, Judge, yeah, them boys. So Coach Gray, he does a great job of bringing them along, teaching them, slowing it down. So off season, we do a lot of just work and basically knowing football, the ABCs of football. And then once we transition to camp, they starting to understand the DEFs of football. So they've been coming along pretty well. Coach Gray has done a great job of just slowing the game down for them and to getting them boys to actually know football. Because, once you get from high school to college, it's different knowledge. So now they're getting the knowledge of it instead of just the natural abilities, athleticism.
David, what's this offense been like to go against, and some things that you're seeing just overall from an offensive perspective?
This offense is great. It's great. They have been doing a lot. It's great because for like a defensive player, you would want to go against this type of offense because they give you so much. And it's like you get to see everything in practice. So you get to basically just broaden your, how can I put this? Basically, our offense, like I said, it's just great. You get to become a better defensive player going against them every day in and out because they give you so much. Coach, OC is a great offensive coordinator. So, I mean, it's just great. You get to become a better player going against them.
before the injury last year, you were playing a lot more than you had before. What's maybe the biggest growth in your game from last year to this year? Maybe the 2022 taught you about yourself?
The biggest growth would probably be eye discipline. It's basically eye discipline, slowing down the game, seeing everything before the play happens, formation, splits, route recognition, things of that nature. Like I said, just having great eyes to the offense. And just, knowing basically pre-snap what's coming, post-snap what's happening, what's going on, help, all that.
Have you had to tackle to carry on yet or meet him in contact?
Yes, sir. He's very physical. But nah, it's great. I'm loving him back there right now.
With having a guy like Strawn back who can really get after the quarterback, how much does that help y'all as DBs and coverage and all that?
Man, it's great. So me and Strong, we go way back to Sunbelt because he played at Georgia State. So I've been eyeing him. So whenever they played against us, so having him on my team and having him back is great because he get that pressure going. So in the back end, it's a relief basically knowing you got pressure coming. You get plays, you get to make plays, you get to actually play now. So it's great having Strong back. He's been looking pretty good.